hold your horses out there in the world and here. 70% of the population of the world lacks B12. Meat eaters, dairy eaters, fish eaters, chicken eaters have about a 7 to 8% higher incidence of B12 deficiency than do vegans and vegetarians. Raw food vegans out of Fontana's work, Washington University, St. Louis, shows us raw food vegans have
I think I'd like to add something about B12. And maybe we should just talk about that briefly because it's important, because you brought it up. And that is that the B12 blood test, the normal is considered, let's say, between 250 and 900. And what you started to allude to, which is true, and that a normal B12 blood test between 250 and 500 or between 250 and 450 doesn't guarantee that you have normal B12. One thing we have to keep in mind that as we age, that the need for B12 increases because our absorption and utilization of B12 can decrease.
Just to clarify, the RDA is 2.4 micrograms.
2.4.
And 2.4 micrograms. But that is not sufficient to keep homocysteine levels down. And when homocysteine starts to rise, our risk of heart disease and dementia and even problems with birth defects and so forth also begins to rise. One is that the Institute of Medicine recommends that everyone over the age of 50, so regardless of whether or not you consume animal products, everyone over the age of 50 should not rely on animal products for B12. And that is very simply because you must cleave the B12 off the protein it's bound to, which it's bound to in animal products, in order to be able to absorb it. And probably somewhere close to 10 to 30% of people over 50 don't produce enough enzymes and acid to be able to actually do that job of cleaving the B12 off the protein. And so it doesn't matter whether or not you're vegan or non-vegan. And what's really important is vegans may actually be at an advantage if they're using a regular supplement, whereas non-vegetarians may think they're fine because they're getting B12 in animal products and they don't even realize that there's that risk after 50. So that's important to know. So what do we recommend? Experts recommend somewhere 1,000 to 2,500 micrograms 2 to 3 times a week, okay?